All right. Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for your time joining us here on our first international X39 call. It's great to see familiar faces as well as some new ones. My name is Nicole Magripolis and I'm from and reside in Darwin, Northern Territory, Australia. I'm a brand ambassador with LifeWave and have been since January. It's great to see that everyone's excited, just as I am, to be on here tonight, being a part of the global movement, helping change people's lives and building our teams. I'm building locally, nationally, and globally. And I'd like to introduce tonight our fabulous host that everyone knows, whether it's been a very short friend or a long time friend. He's so lovely. His name is Jason Boreyko. He's 30 years in the network marketing industry. He's been both top income earner as well as a CEO and a company owner. His teams have moved over billions of dollars in products. He's sold his last company and is now focused on building a global organization with LifeWave. Over to you, Jason.
Thank you very much, Nicole, and welcome everyone. This is great. It's early morning for me, and I know the different time zones throughout the world, and we appreciate you jumping on and hearing what we have to say and telling you about an amazing technology that has gotten my attention, and more importantly, a company that has the potential to change your financial situation, not only your health, but your financial situation. I know with what's going on throughout the world, many people are searching for an alternative vehicle that they can use to achieve their financial dreams. This is, out of all the opportunities in the world today, now that's a pretty bold statement. This to me is the greatest, most solid opportunity because of a product and a technology and a company owner. I'm going to walk you through a presentation here. It's not going to take very long. And the most important thing we're going to have is we have some people on the line from different parts of the world that are going to share their testimonies and what this technology has done for them. And that's the most important component, is the results that people are getting. That's what's driving this entire machine, because you have to have a product that works. You have to have a technology that impacting people's lives and that they're going to order and reorder. So let me start my Zoom and let's get into this technology and show you exactly what we're referring to. And hopefully everyone will be able to see this. Let me just start my slideshow. Just 1 second, please. Fantastic. Nicole, everybody can see this okay? Perfect. Well, great. We are talking about stem cells and stem cell activity. That is, and we want to welcome to the stem cell revolution. And here, everybody, especially baby boomers, want to look younger. They want to feel, they want their bodies to heal, and they want to live younger. What's the key to making that happen is stem cells are the key. Stem cells play a vital part in building your immune system that repair and regenerate damaged cells. Understand, stem cells in your body are the master building block. And who's talking about stem cells? Everybody. This is something that's very unique. When you're bringing a product to the market, usually you have to educate people. The news, the media is educating people. It has been in Time Magazine and Newsweek and ABC and CBS News, and everyone across the world has been talking about the benefits of stem cells. Now, what are the problem? The problem is the older that we get, the less stem cells that we have. Matter of fact, by the time you're 35, you've lost 50% of your stem cell activity. By the time you're 60, and I know some of you are on this call are getting close to that age group, you've lost 90% of your stem cells. So the less stem cells that we have, the faster we age and the slower that we heal. Now let's talk about stem cell injections. This is probably the most common or most way of getting stem cells right now. And I'm very familiar with this because I researched it for a year prior to getting involved with this company. And they are expensive. They are painful. I actually had them. I spent $9,000 on stem cell injections. They're risky, they're controversial, and there's no guaranteed results. And I think that last line is what got my attention with this technology and this company. I had spent $9,000 on injections. I was still having discomfort and pain in my right hip and my quad. And so when Mike reached out to me and talked to me about, mentioned stem cells and this patch, this technology, I said, wow, I'm open and I'm going to look at it. So here's the good news. You can look, you can feel, your body can heal, and you can live younger with a historic breakthrough in stem cell technology. It is a new wearable patch in a patch form. And if you've never seen them, if you're brand new, and this is what they look like, they are thin, about the size of a quarter. And if I keep pausing, that's more people jumping on the Zoom that I'm trying to allow in. They are affordable. They are designed for the masses. They are non-invasive. There's no drugs. There's no ingredients. They are what a term called non-transdermal. It's a patented form of phototherapy. It uses specific frequencies of light to increase and improve stem cell activity. And let's talk about the gentleman who's created all this and it has made all of this possible for us. His name is Dima Schmidt. He's a visionary founder and CEO. He's a brilliant researcher and scientist. He absolutely, I've had many conversations with David, brilliant guy. He has about 100 patents to his name on this technology, which is just remarkable. He is the leader in the phototherapy research and science for the last 20 years. This is what he has been focused on. He has already conducted 80 clinical studies on LifeWave's phototherapy. 80. That is so impressive. I mean, from a credibility standpoint. And there are more on the works. He has more being done currently on the X39 Stem Cell, which is very exciting. Now let's talk about the company a little bit. It's a 15-year-old advanced technology company, so it's a very solid, stable, debt-free company. It was founded back in 2004. It was based on an energy-enhancing technology developed for Navy SEALs to increase stamina and energy. It's so effective that world-class athletes around the world in almost every sport use this technology today. We have a 45,000 square foot manufacturing facility in Ireland. So Ireland, the European market, and this is quite an impressive facility. It can actually produce 1 million sleeves of product right now. 1 million sleeves per month. That is manufacture, produce, and market. That's pretty impressive. They have their home office is in San Diego, California, and they have a distribution of 120 countries with 13 distribution centers. So this is why this is so important on this call. This is an international call. We are reaching people throughout the world, and because this technology is coming to the world right now, and you have that opportunity to get people on this technology and build an international business. Now let's talk about this technology and how does it work, okay? I'm gonna break it down in probably the simplest form that I can. It is based on a type of light therapy called photobiomodulation. LifeWave patches contain a very specific combination of organic materials and crystals inside the patch. When applied on or near the body, the heat of the body activates the technology. Then they begin to emit a very specific wavelengths of light, which stimulate the targeted and beneficial biochemical responses in the body. Now, when you look at phototherapy, there are over 5,000 clinical studies on phototherapy. If you've ever been to a chiropractor, they've used infrared therapy or infrared light or laser light. Those are all part of phototherapy, okay? We have more and more people jumping on, which is very exciting, guys. This is fantastic. We've known for thousands of years that specific frequencies of light causes specific changes in the body. You could go out into the sun. The sun's just coming up over here in my part of the world. And that specific frequency of the sunlight will cause the body to make vitamin D. You can also go out and lay out in the sun, and certain frequencies will have the body create a suntan, give us a suntan. LifeWave's patented technology is based on this same scientific principle. So this is all based on science. I love that. Now let's talk about this technology and what has happened since the global launch. They launched this historic and affordable breakthrough stem cell technology in January of 2019. So not very long ago. We currently, LifeWave is doing right now what multi-billion-dollar companies, big pharma and Google have not been able to do. That's a bold, bold statement. That's because of what David has been able to create. This X39 is clinically proven to activate specific copper peptide, GHKCU, that activates stem cells. Now, if you haven't heard of copper peptide before, which I haven't, Google it. Google the benefits of copper peptide. That will activate, it increases the copper peptide, which activates the stem cells. Fascinating results that we are getting, all from phototherapy. Now, the company invested $4.2 million in a period of 10 years to create this technology. So it wasn't just some easy thing to make. It took a lot of time, effort, and expenses to do it. Their first year, sold 30 million patches. 30 million. Produced, manufactured, and sold 30 million patches. That is an impressive number, okay? Let's talk a little bit about the results. And the great news is we have some people that are going to share their testimonies. Well, let me just give you a little bit. Dramatic pain relief is one. We've had clinical studies on this. You look at the pain market globally, it's a 36 billion, I think, in 2019, estimated to be a $52 billion market here in 2020. So just 2 years from now, a big, big market. What got my attention? This. Why did I spend $9,000 on injections? Because of pain. And so now with this technology, it got my attention, and you're going to hear some amazing testimonies tonight. Energy, people have increased their energy, their performance from that, absolutely. Sports performance, many athletes are using this technology, as I mentioned before. Here are some of the athletes that we have, from the NBA to the NFL, to racers, to karate masters. And we even have David Beckham, a soccer star. I think everybody knows that name, using this technology, which is just remarkable. And if you go to our website, the LifeWave website, you'll probably see 75 different athletes that are on here. Just remarkable. Very exciting from that standpoint. Better sleep. A lot of people have reported better sleep from this. Longer sleep, better sleep, which is important. That's when your body does heal. Wrinkle reduction. Now, this does take a little bit longer, but we have reports coming back. And if you Google copper peptide, the first thing you're going to see is copper peptide increases collagen and increased elasticity in the skin. So those are two of the benefits of why that is. And here are some before and after pictures on ladies using the technology. Here's this lady's been on it. I believe this is 6 months right here. This is 4.5 months. This is Mandy. This is a year. She took before and after pictures, and we encourage you to do that as you're doing that. That's fantastic. Okay, very exciting on that. A lot of people have noticed benefits from hair growth from that standpoint. Coming back to its original color, less gray. I've noticed less gray, which is good. So I don't color my hair, so that's And also thicker hair and more hair growth. So here for men, here are some pictures that have been sent in. These are just before and after pictures that come in. This gentleman, it was a year. It came in from his mother in Greece. This was, I believe this was 4 months, and I think this was 4 months or 5 months here. So great stories on hair growth. We're excited about that. Scar reduction is another amazing benefit that people have from the scar reduction. And actually wound healing. There are some clinical studies have been done on wound healing and how fast it does heal and accelerates. It helps the body to heal, which is just remarkable. Here are some before and after pictures. This gentleman was 20 days. I believe he's from Europe, if I remember correctly. Here in the middle, this guy got in a car accident, and you can see how bad he damaged his hand. And now after, I believe it was 63 days, you can see the benefit of that. And then here is, this boy got his hand cut in a door and got some quite benefits from that. All right, so that's after 2 months. This is, it's from a European country. I'm not sure which one that's from, okay? And just very important, as we go into the live testimonies, we don't make any claims. LifeWave doesn't make any claims. They don't, we don't diagnose, treat, or cure anything. The body has the ability to heal itself, and it is all coming from this. So that's very important as we go through it. And as you do your medical claim, your testimonies, please don't make any medical claims. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach out to some people. We've got more people coming on. We've had people coming on all day. This is great. Wow. Congratulations, team. You guys did a fantastic job promoting our first international Zoom call. What I would do is I'm going to go back to our hostess, I should say, for her first testimony. And I do have a couple people, so I'll just reach out to you. And when you do give that, and you can just reach out and unmute yourself and give your testimony. And please keep it to about 90 seconds. That would be great. And don't make any medical claims. All right. All right. I know Nicole loves to talk. So 90 seconds. All right. Go ahead.
Okay. I started the product in January 2020. After 6 weeks of being on the patches, I noticed no more acute pain and inflammation on my stomach lining. I couldn't have certain foods, particularly seeds of any kind of fruit and veg and nuts. Now I can. The pain is completely gone and it hasn't come back. So I'm very thankful for that. Also, yes, I'm young, but I'm going through menopause. And as women would know, there is some disgusting, horrible, awful side effects to that. And I was probably at a 9 or a 10 to start with. Now I'm down to a 2 or a 1. And that's regularly. So my family can live with me now. Great. Other quick little things is less wrinkles, less stress. I can think clearer. Less grays, less grays in my hair. My hair's softer, my skin's silkier. The only scar I've got on my body is from a C-section from delivering my son, and it's fading into nothing. I'm ecstatic about that. Weight loss, I'm losing weight as well. Just feeling fantastic. My eyes are brighter. What else? No more bloating, lots more energy, and I overall just feel great. But I can tell when I haven't got it on, because it's still getting better and, you know, going through the body, that I still need to correct a few things, but I'm loving it. Thank you.
All right, Nicole, thank you very much. I have Michael from Australia that would love to be able to share his story. And then Dan, I'm going to go to you after Michael. So, and then Judy, if you were on from Australia, I'd love to have your story because you were one of the first people I actually got on this technology. So Michael in Australia, if you want to unmute yourself and say hi, it'd be great to hear from you. Love to hear your story.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Good evening, LifeWave community. It's really nice to be on here tonight. It's one of my first times. I've been pretty busy all over the world and in Australia working as an engineer. I've been doing that for 35 years. On long flights, I travel 20 hours at a time all over the world. And I really recognize the benefits of wearing the LifeWave patches for jet lag and sleep deprivation. It's definitely helped me a lot. I traveled to Brisbane actually in January to take up a new project. And when I was working there, I started wearing the glutathione X39 patches during the day and carnosine at night time to assist me in keeping strong and healthy, because I heard about the pandemic and I started to take some precautions. I worked at the Gold Coast for about 4 weeks where there's a big outbreak. I noticed symptoms started to occur, including pain all over, cough, sore throat, lethargy, and I immediately self-isolated and a bit of a panic mode. So over the next week, my health, though, by taking these products consistently and getting plenty of rest, my health improved, and within 4 days, I was back to normal. Now, I'm not making any medical claims. I do say it definitely helped me, like glutathione levels and so forth, in getting the antioxidants up and running and the body's immune system doing its work. LifeWave, to Anne and I, my partner in life, is our selected base company for the future, definitely the future. It's got stability, 15 years in business. It's backed by clinical studies and patents and ongoing developments of new and amazing products, as Jason mentioned. What convinced me really was what they were doing with the Navy SEALs. Being an engineering science guy, that took my fancy. Our home for Annie and I is definitely LifeWave. I'm now starting to build here in Australia, and it gives me a great deal of satisfaction in helping people in both health and wellness and to improve their lives as the world changes. And after this pandemic has passed, I'm sure this sort of business online will dramatically improve, and I'm going to be there to run that wave. Thank you.
Michael, thank you very much. Great story for you. And people, he did mention the glutathione patch, or that technology. That is a patch that has clinically proven to help increase your body's glutathione levels by 300%, which is just remarkable. And glutathione, as you know, is your body's most powerful antioxidant. So, Michael, thank you very much for sharing. We greatly appreciate that. Dan, I'm going to turn it over to you, my friend. It's early morning and you're up. Love to hear your story, and the call is yours.
Yes, it is early. Morning, everybody. Hey, my name is Dan. I'm from the Seattle area. I've known Jason for a very, very long time. We were together in a company that is family owned years and years and years ago. And we did very well. We had a great run all across the United States. Hey, listen, but the reason that I'm here is Jason caught me at a time in my life where I was 5 years into a pain therapy that was unbearable. I've got 2 completely blown shoulders. I've got medical studies that have shown, I've got MRIs on CD that says that I have to replace my right shoulder, that I need a complete overhaul of my left shoulder, that I'll never be able to raise them above my head for the rest of my life unless I'm able to get the surgeries that I was needing. I went 5 years without sleep, with massive pain, without being able to lift anything above my head, let alone my hands. I've been probably short time, 5 weeks at the most, I think, Jason. And I am now have full mobility above my head. I have everything that's going on. I got strength that's happening. It's incredible. So I can't wait to see what's going to happen in the future. I've actually just recently put them on my dog. We have a going on 13-year-old Labrador, and we call him Lumpy now because he's getting these bumps and he's just, you know, getting of age. And let me tell you what, he's up and down the stairs like a puppy again. So you know what? LifeWave's the answer. Let's all catch the wave. Thanks a lot, Jason. Back to you.
All right, man. Thank you very much. Wow. That's fantastic. The results that you've gotten in such a short period of time. And praise God for that. Well, great. Judy, would you love to share your story? If you wanted to just unmute yourself, we'll go to Judy and then we'll finish the presentation. Are you there?
Hi, everyone. Yes. Well, I don't know how long we've been on. How long have we been on patches now, Jason? Is it 5 months or 6 months?
I think 5 or 6 months. Yeah, right around there.
Yeah. So, because we started at the same time, and I had really bad arthritis, I guess, in my feet, in my wrist, in my jaw. And I've just been really struggling with a lot of pain. So when I met Jason, I was in a lot of pain. And since 6 months now, I mean, I'm pretty much down to maybe from a 10 to about a 1. Most days I feel really fantastic. And I've actually switched mine and started wearing mine at nighttime now. And I've been sleeping so much better wearing it at nighttime. So I don't know if that's something new for me or it just works for me at nighttime, but I feel like I'm getting a better night's rest. And before I had a really bad tendons that were like pulling in my arm too I had to have a thumb joint replacement, and I've had really bad pain from that, and that's completely disappeared now. So I'm happy about that as well. So thank you.
Judy, thank you very much. And Judy's so important to me because it's when I first was introduced to it, I got benefits. Like in 3 days, my hip was feeling better, and I'm like, hey, is this really working? Is this really gonna work? I mean, is this real? And I go, look, listen, I know Judy. She's in Australia and she's a mess. She's got all the, every time I talk to her, she's always, you know, she was so down and she was in so much pain. I go, I'm going to get her on the product. If it helps her, this is going to work. She was my governor. She was the one that was going to be, if it works on her, we're onto something. And it did. And I was so happy. And Judy, thank you. And we developed a great relationship, and we're looking forward to do great things together. And I'm so thankful the technology has helped you, because what it did, it raised my belief. It really did. And that's something very important as you're new and many people are in these new countries, these foreign countries that we're just starting to go into. You need to raise your belief level, because that's the key. If you can have a strong belief system in this technology, I look at Aniana in the Philippines and the amazing testimonies that she has gotten. And as we expand throughout this world, and some of you, I know are on this call, are the very first people in the marketplace. You're brand new. You are the very first in that marketplace. And to hear these stories and to get your own personal stories around you helps to build that belief system. So let me go back to my share real quick, and let me finish. I just want to close out this presentation. Right here. Okay, let's talk about this international market, and that's what we are talking about with the stem cells. Right now, today, billions of dollars are being spent on stem cell research and stem cell treatments. That's a known fact. People know that. Let's talk about what this company, LifeWave, has done since they introduced this technology. This is from a business standpoint. We're shifting from the product knowledge to the business side of this. The people that go, hey, I want to become financial independent. I want to own my own business. I want to be at that right place, that right company at the right time. And you've always been looking for it. Now you found it. Now you just have to realize that you found it. That's the most important thing. Realizing that you're on this call for a reason. 2018, the company did $20 million in sales. And they probably did for the last 10 years, $20 million in sales. And that's why when I was introduced to it, I was like, LifeWave, no, they've been around too long and not really, I don't think it's going to really do anything. And my friend Mike goes, oh, Jason, that's all changed. I go, what do you mean it all changed? Because they introduced this stem cell technology and it changed everything. Got my attention, opened my mind, and I was paying attention. And then so 2019, first year, did $70 million. Estimated sales for 2020. Now I know the pandemic has hindered us a little bit, but we're still growing and we're still expanding, as you can see by the amount of people on this call today. $250 million. X39, this technology is on track to be a $1 billion brand in the next 3 to 5 years. And professional networkers, business people on this call see that. They know that the potential is. And here's the most important thing. Lives will be changed. Thousands, tens of thousands, millions, a lot. a lot of lives will be changed. I know when I found the right company, I was a bellman who couldn't get a 25-cent an hour raise and was $10,000 in debt. And I was introduced to a to a product, and it changed my life. And many of you are in a situation where you're looking for your life to change. You're looking for something special. Maybe you're praying for to get out of pain. Like Dan just shared his story, 5 years, couldn't find a way to get out. They just wanted to do surgery on him. Maybe you're in that situation, or maybe you're looking for a way to create an income for yourself. Well, this is a vehicle that can help you achieve those financial dreams. And let's talk about, the cost of it. People go, well, how much does this cost? The technology is less than a cup of coffee per day, and that's a Starbucks cup of coffee, okay? So I'm not sure, it's a Starbucks cup of coffee. And here's the prices. If you want to just become a customer and use the product, it's $150 for a month supply. If you sign up in what we call our preferred customer, this is a monthly auto ship or a subscription, no long-term requirement. You can cancel anytime. There's no contract, anything at all. It is $99. You save $50, okay? And there's a 90-day money-back guarantee, which is huge. You get a 90-day money-back guarantee on this technology, okay, from a customer standpoint. Now, if you want to get in with a brand ambassador, like Nicole and many people on this call, you get paid for sharing. That's what we're doing. I'm a brand ambassador. I'm building a global organization. I've decided to do that in my next phase of my life and build my legacy with this company. And I'm encouraging all of you to join me in that. There's packs that range from bronze to silver. You can get in for as little as $125 and up to $1,500, depending on where you're at, whatever's best for you. You could always upgrade through the process. The company makes it very simple. Diamond Pack is a great option if you really want to kickstart your business for fast growth. You get $900 of free product. You maximize the fast start incomes, which is one of the components of our compensation plan. And you earn the differential bonus. So you really max out the compensation plan in the very beginning. And that's the reason why you want to get with that. We've got a very lucrative compensation plan. And I want to encourage you to get back with the person that invited you onto this call and say, listen, I want to learn more. Tell me how it works. I want to try the product. I want to become a customer, or I want to become a business builder, but I'm ready to learn more and get started. Please get back with the person that has invited you onto this call, and we will help show you what to do, and you can be part of this global team. And we are excited. Team, we are going to do these calls every Monday at this time. Okay, so check your time zone, check your time and where you're at, and we're going to do this on a weekly basis. I want to say that, a weekly basis. So please get with the person that invited you, and we are excited